Cloud AI and local AI sound like competing technologies, but one of them is creating a unique career opportunity that barely anyone is understanding right now. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly about this secret and which local AI skills are worth investing in based on my own career growing to a senior engineer and hundreds of hours of testing all kinds of AI models on my RTX 1590. Recently, I ranked 14 local AI use cases in my latest video, and only 3 matched or beat cloud alternatives. Agentic coding locally is nowhere near the same as Claude Code. Vibe coding with local models just flat out doesn't work. AI agents get confused the moment you give them more than a couple of tools. So if local AI loses to cloud most of the time, why should you care about local AI? Because the job market doesn't need local to be better at everything. It needs someone who can run local AI on company hardware when the data cannot leave the building, and almost nobody knows how to do that properly. Let me walk you through the numbers. Edge AI is a $25 billion market in 2025, projected to hit $143 billion by 2034 at a 21% growth rate. That's a $100 billion trajectory, and multiple research firms independently came to the same conclusion. So when you're at a hospital running AI on patient records, or a bank processing financial data, or a defense contractor working air gapped, you need someone who can run models on your own infrastructure. And this kind of need is really not hypothetical. Google deployed an air-gapped AI appliance for the military in 2025. Siemens Health engineers run AI for radiation treatment planning entirely at the edge. And these use cases are deployed in production right now. And they all need engineers who understand local AI inference. So who's building out that local inference? Well, 84% of developers use AI tools, but only 18% are actually involved in building AI integrations. And 3/4 said that they don't even plan to use AI for deployment and monitoring. Almost everyone just consumes AI through cloud APIs and codes with it, but barely anyone knows how to deploy a model, tune it for specific hardware, or run inference fully locally. And I personally was in that position too 2 years ago. I was using ChatGPT, GitHub Copilots, other coding agents like everyone else, and I had no idea how any of it worked under the hood. And now I've spent hundreds of hours testing local models on my RTX 5090, and I just realized that a lot of them fell short. I built a full stack app with Claude Code pointed at local models through LM Studio. The local models work, but they choke on larger projects. The context window fills up, inference gets slow, and the model starts making mistakes. I was spending more time debugging the model's output than actually building the app. If you continue watching this video, I'll walk you through how you can avoid these mistakes and actually learn to work with local AI effectively very quickly. After spending so much time, I found use cases that seem to work perfectly locally. Speech to text is generally a solved problem. Using models like Faster Whisper with large V3 Turbo, I process every single video on this channel. The raw transcript comes out of Whisper and then I run it through a local LLM to clean up filler words and extract the key insights so I can more easily create my next video. And that two-stage pipeline runs entirely on my hardware and gives me results that match any cloud service I've tried while I still own my local data. Other use cases like image generation and recognition allows for real use cases to work from your own home automation to enterprise camera systems. Now, the pattern across all of these use cases that truly work is clear. A lot of them are boring, well-defined use cases, but they consistently outperform all the flashy use cases with local models that don't really work. And these boring use cases, they happen to be exactly what enterprises need. Transcription pipelines, document processing, image generation, code assistant that keeps proprietary code off third-party servers. And almost half of all enterprises already use a hybrid cloud edge architecture. Now, this hybrid model is where it's going. You can use cloud models for the complex agentic work where you need frontier intelligence, and you can use local models for the high volume, privacy sensitive tasks where they match or beat cloud anyway. So, how do you get started with this to capitalize on the career opportunity? Well, let's say you're a backend engineer and you already know Docker, then you're closer to this than you think. You can just add a rack system on top of your current knowledge, and you can create a portfolio piece that shows that you can deploy AI on private infrastructure. If you're a student or a self-taught developer just getting started into AI, you can start with code autocomplete. Install continue dev, connect it to a local Qwen model through LM Studio. I've got plenty of resources that I'll share with you in just a little bit, and you can use this while you code. This way, you're not going to match cloud models, but you will at the very least learn how local models behave, what their limitations are, and you'll have a self-hosted initial Copilot setup that won't cost you anything. If you're already working in DevOps, MLOps, cloud infrastructure, well, this is your fastest path into an AI role. You already understand deployment, monitoring, and scaling, and the companies that need edge AI deployment are looking for basically your background already. Now, the great part is that universities haven't caught up this opportunity yet. Developer surveys barely even track local AI deployment as a new skill category. Now, the market is growing quickly with those with real local AI skills being able to earn much more. So, if this career path seems interesting to you, I can help you get started. I have over 15 local AI projects you can get access to for free in the description down below. And I'll even give you 2 simple steps to accelerate your AI career. First, you want to subscribe to this channel to keep yourself informed about the truth about AI careers. And of course, you want to get those free projects from the description right now.